Well, hello everyone, good evening and welcome back to another Friday night stream. It's been a few weeks due to the off-season, so all goes a bit quiet with One Hub Racing in terms of F1 racing, but there is an announcement about ACC that I'll probably do at the end of this stream. And so tonight we're here for the pre-season race around the short circuit at Silverstone. It's not the international circuit because that uses the other half of the circuit. This is the, if you like, the first couple of corners and then sector 3. Average lap times around here are going to be around, I think, about 45 to 46 seconds a lap. 52 laps, I think it is. So any F1 fans out there that remember the sort of oval Sakir Grand Prix that we had in real life towards the end of last season, this is very similar to that. It's not going to be 20 cars tonight, but we're going to get very, very close to it, hopefully, of all the drivers in the prospect tier for this season. Some teams have already sort of softly announced their teammates for this season, but it's going to be quite interesting to see who's going to be on the pace around a circuit that we traditionally don't race on. And it's going to be interesting as well to see if we can actually survive, because with so many cars on such a short circuit, it's going to be a bit of a madness out there. But allow me to introduce, for the third season in a row, this was all decided privately amongst us weeks and weeks ago. We have announced it, it just hasn't been officially announced yet. But hello Matt, welcome back to the Haas team.
Hey, thanks for having me again. It's a pleasure to be back, and yeah, we've got some unfinished business, so let's start strong and let's finish what we started.
Exactly, we came into this off the back of F1 2019, where you was in the Williams, I was in the Racing Point. I think we did a full season and only picked up 2 points each or something like that. And we've grown and grown from then on. I've been consistently moving up the order as of you. Lap times have got quicker. You've got closer to me on pace as well. And as I said to Matt before I started the stream, this is like the season now where it has to matter. It's the third and final season on this game, so we're all completely up to date, up to speed with how this game handles with setups and tracks and cars and whatnot. It's the third time we've been in the Haas, the third time we've been together, the third time being in this tier. So all the experience that we've put together in the last 2 seasons really has to bear fruit now. But tonight it's not too important. I'm going to be running a default setup just to get a base pace around everyone else in this lobby. There's only a few people in here that we raced with last season. Quite a few people in here I've never heard of before. So it's going to be quite interesting to really see how they operate their car on track. Everyone defends and attacks and takes different lines differently, so it's going to be interesting to get up to speed with that. And with it being such a short circuit as well, Matt, there's just going to be traffic everywhere. And pit stops, I think, are going to be really crucial, because I think that you're going to go a lap down when you make a pit stop, and that could be very worrying if a safety car then comes out.
Yeah, it's always going to be an issue, but of course then if the safety cars come out, I assume everyone else that hasn't pit will go in, and I guess you get your lap back. But it's not going to be easy, but thank God it's just a pre-season race, because it's not going to matter in the end what I do tonight. If I win, no one's going to remember. If I crash out, only I will remember that. So yeah, it's all good, and I guess we should just be thankful that we're back to it so quickly.
Yeah. This isn't the bread and butter of the season. You know, this is basically just a confidence booster for us, and it will be for a lot of drivers as well. Some of them will be their first time in One Hub. Some of them are seasoned veterans. Some people are returning to One Hub as well after several seasons out. So this is just a get up to speed and get to know the drivers' familiarities with their styles before we do crack off next week with Canada is round 1, isn't it? And that's a track that you quite like, Matt. So we're starting off strong for you, I think.
Yeah, let's hope we can start strong and finish stronger. That's my goal, but we'll see what happens next week. There could be rain, there could be barriers involved, there could be dangerous driving. You never know, all these things we have to consider, but as long as I don't make any mistakes, I should be more than comfortable. So if I eradicate them, we'll have a good season. Yeah,
I think together in the last 2 seasons, we have probably the best finishing rate of any team. I've failed to appear for 1 race, you've retired from 1, and that was the very first one.
Yeah.
So the consistency is there, getting the car across the line no matter what is there, and with it down to 12 points as well. There's some tracks like Canada as well where you can expect incidents, you can expect people retiring. So I think the target this season has to be points in every race. I'm pushing for my first podium, personally. I think it's time. I got very close last season a few times, a couple of fifths, I had a fourth at Abu Dhabi. So I think this season is time when I really do actually step on the podium at least once. I think I'll be satisfied with the 3 seasons of progress if I finally do get a podium this time round.
Yep, and that's also my goal as well, to bother the podium scores and maybe sneak my way onto it. But I definitely think could have got a podium last season but didn't, because I made mistakes that I shouldn't have. But then, whatever, it's a new season, so we'll start fresh, and hopefully the progress we've been making is evident to see.
Yeah, exactly. And it's good to be back. Good to be in the Haas. Very familiar. I didn't particularly like the Haas for the first few races in season 1. And then by the end of season 1, I sort of fell in love with it a little bit. And it's just being a nice car to drive. It feels very stable. I know that they're all supposed to be modelled on the Mercedes, but there are subtle differences in the cars. And the Haas is quite a nice car to drive, to be honest.
It is. The Williams is not. So I'm glad I've left that team. No disrespect to my previous teammate Kingdom, but that car is just a heap of crap, and thank God I'm in the Haas now.
Yeah, it's the same for the Racing Point, and ever since I left them, they've always seemed to have struggled. Last couple of seasons. I think last season we beat them, and I think the season before we were close to beating them as well. It's a bit of a pig of a car to drive as well. So I don't want to be anywhere near that car. I'm happy with the Haas, and I think I'll be staying in it for the foreseeable future. Bazza there at the bottom of the screen in the Alfa Romeo. He's an ex-teammate of mine, all the way back from ILR in 2017. Ironically, in the Haas team, and he did say to me, "Oh, do you want to be teammates?" And I was, what was it he said? "Oh, do you want to be teammates?" Because he remembers me. Or are you going to be staying with Matt? I was like, thanks for the offer, but I'll be staying with Matt. And he was like, okay, no worries. So he's got himself in the Alfa Romeo. But it was quite interesting, an ex-teammate from, nearly 4 years ago just pops up. Hello, remember me?
Yeah, fair enough. It's good to have that. I can only do so much for people that don't join the lobby, but yeah, I think...
Oh, there's only 13.
Yeah, I know there's a few that can't make it. One's got internet issues, one already said he couldn't make it because of work and that, and another one had a emergency vet appointment, so he couldn't make it. But I don't know where the others are. I guess they haven't added me, so they can't race.
Oh dear, I would have kind of liked a pretty full field here, just to get scope on as many drivers as possible. Oh well, looks like we're going just 13, which is a bit disappointing.
Yeah, but around this track it's probably a benefit.
It is, in terms of actual finding space, yes it is. Well, there's a lot of people in here I don't recognise. I think the only returnees is Jess and Liam in the Ferrari, Kingan in the Williams, we've got Astronauti in the Mercedes, and I think... Yeah, I know. Yeah, Kingan and Astronauti. Yeah, I'm already worried. And I think there's someone else that we've raced with before, but other than that, everyone else is unfamiliar to me.
I've raced with some other people, but not in one hub.
Okay. I mean, we've got an Italian in the Racing Point. That's a worry.
His badge is pretty fair, pretty quick, so he could be an on-track rivalry for us.
Yeah, I know he's improved since we were last teammates. I'm very balanced. Not that it matters too much around here.
Yeah, might as well. It's a two-stop anyway, so.
Yeah, exactly. Hope it's dry. Be disappointing if it's wet.
Yeah, let's hope so. Now, well, it's time to shake off the pre-season rust and treat it like a proper race, but anyway.
Yeah.
Oh dear, it looks very dark.
God, it's very dark, isn't it?
The race is fine.
Race is good. Yep.
Just go out there and do some laps now. Get used to it.
Yeah, well, I'm straight out in a default setup, so I might as well whack on the set of the softs and just have a bit of fun.
You just whacked up the fuel just so I can do a few laps.
Yeah, I'm straight out. Usually I don't. Usually I chill for a couple of minutes and let people go out and put a bit of rubber down, but screw it. Default setup, let's just get out there. Help if I press the button though.
Exactly. Some of my assists have not been messed with.
We'll set up freeze balance, which I believe is default, and that's what I've done. Put about 8 laps worth of fuel in. God, track's busy.
Oh dear. Everyone had the same idea.
No, what are you all doing?
Jeez.
Back in the Haas.
Still fits. We're on a bit of lockdown.
Yeah, I know.
But, you know, it's
I've got a bit of timber on, a bit of a squeeze, but I'm in there. Thank you, teammate, for that confidence boost. Lose a few kilos if I'm down the pace, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not being funny, but they should put a couple of these short versions in the season. They are actually quite fun.
Yeah. Except USA. Nope.
No, that can fuck off.
Well, that was quick.
Someone already out?
Oh yeah.
Jesus.
I don't know if they've bothered to leave or what. Looks like they've retired the pit lane. But I've already validated that's...
Oh well, give it 10 seconds, you'll be starting a new lap.
Yeah.
Yeah, default setup's nice. Abby's flat every lap.
Yeah, that's good. Okay, let's do a bad lap and see where I actually stand.
Spooked us, shouldn't we?
Oh, hello. I'm not last.
Nah, it might be me. Alright, boost the button the EOS up now. Go for a hotter one. Oh, fuck off.
Some validation.
Yeah, onto the hangar. Everything comes at you so quickly, I haven't got time to look behind.
Yeah, I know.
So if you're behind me trying to overtake, tough shit.
I'll let you know.
Yeah, you catch up, cheers. Oh, I can go a second quicker, so that's good.
Oh, too deep. Oh, bollocks.
Oh, money wide there. Oh, it's just a scrappy lap. Come on, find some pace.
Box this lap.
Copy. 46.1's my best so far, but it's been a scrappy one.
I was at 461 as well. What was your 461?
Oh, I'll have a look in a sec. 105.
Okay.
What are you, 106?
115.
Oh. Well, I think I'm about to increase on that anyway.
Oh, great. The pit lane marker board at the side where you're supposed to go in is a black square, so I don't know what number it is.
But 45.6 I've just done now, so I found another 4.5 temps.
Okay, cool. Coming in for new tyres.
Fucking hell, I've done 7 laps already. This is intense. Like, I've just blinked and it hurts. Fucking hell.
Yeah, I've blinked because of the lobby.
So I know the second half of this circuit, just because it's just a bit of a madness, it feels so much quicker.
Yeah.
Bloody hell. 52 laps, that's going to go quick here, isn't it?
It is, yeah. It's about a 42, 45 minute race, so if there's no safety cars, it'll be even quicker. So.
Okay, I've got the black box on pit lane entry, but at the top of the screen it tells me I've got to be at 37 mile an hour. I assume you have that.
I have, but I'm just making fault with the game.
Oh, okay. You're just making excuses for the sake of making excuses, yeah?
Yeah, you know,
okay.
I'm in Roman Grosjean's car.
I'm surprised you haven't put it in the pit lane. Surprised you haven't put it in the pit lane exit yet, to be honest.
Nearly did.
Oh, God. Oh. God, 7 laps. That. I need a beer and a lie down after that. Fucking hell.
I guess you could use your mid-session espresso. Have you got time to make it?
Oh yeah, come on.
10 minutes to go.
10 minutes to go. It's tight, lads.
I'm going back out.
I might only be able to get 1 lap in.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm faster than Jess and you so far.
Hope I can go quicker, but... Oh, shut up, me.
Hello.
I just turned the volume off and apparently...
That's off?
Well, it is now. Through the wall.
Astronauty fastest. Oh, we'll get in the bin. Just using the TV cameras to watch you, because I'm a voyeur. There's a lot of smoke coming out the back of your car.
Yeah. Just shedding weight. I'll be alright.
You're grilling some steaks in the engine or something, are you?
Yeah.
I'll have my medium rare, please.
Okay, should be arriving at your garage shortly.
Yeah, just throw it over the pit wall when you come past the line.
It's not a tear off, it's a steak going on the wall.
Imagine that, fucking hell.
Ooh. Bit of a tasty lap, that one.
It took me longer to make my espresso than it did to do your lap.
Wow.
Yeah. What'd you do? What'd you improve by?
A lot. 45.2 I'm done.
Ooh.
Track is pretty empty right now. Lots of space.
Damn, I'm now last. Right, okay.
Why is everyone leaving the session?
I don't know. There's quite a few people there just disappeared, I think.
Just go by, man. Well, woman, but...
Checks complete. All personnel be aware we have a car leaving.
No, I'm coming out.
Okay, copy. Well, that's too ambitious.
Right, I need to find a bit of time here. What's your best so far? 45.2?
45.298.
298, okay.
I don't know if there's much more to find, to be honest.
Oh, I think I've got a few more attempts than me.
It hurts to blink.
This is a bit of that. 44.8.
Oh, nice. Nice improvement.
Good, yeah. Happy with that.
Yes, I'll just come back out and see what I can do for the final few minutes.
It's put me P9 so far, so that's alright.
Yeah.
We have 2 laps of fuel remaining.
Hi.
Hey.
Ah, fuck you, invalidation. Aye, 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 aye.
She uses woman.
Alright, last chance. Oh, no, it's not, I'm out of fuel. Ah, damn it.
Oh, bollocks.
That's twice you've spun there, isn't it? The sound of pain. Oh, I ran out of fuel on my final couple of laps. I reckon I reckon if I nailed the perfect lap, I'd have another 3 attempts.
Yeah, I reckon.
Because I was 2.5 attempts up when I validated coming out of Cops? Stowe. Cops? That one. I don't know which one. I'm getting both of them confused. Which is the real one? I can't remember. The one that we're racing on.
I think it's Cops, the final corner.
Yeah. I know you got Vale and then Club. Yeah. I think it goes Cops Vale Club. I think it's Cops. Anyway, yeah, I ran wide there and I'm 2.5 attempts up. Yeah. So I could have done a low 4.6, which put me 8th.
It's quite impressive of me to crash there, though, isn't it?
Yeah, takes a bit of skill, that. Liam goes pole and then smashes out the braking signs for Abby. Oh no, he doesn't, his car was lagging. And we've got Bazza in 6th, who's coming in the pits. He might just cross the line, mate. Okay, that's a weird entry.
Okay then. This is AI car run out of fuel. The storm left.
I don't know how many people we're going to have in the race. I see people have joined, but people have left and rejoined. So I've got to start on a new set of soft tyres. Oh, boo! Oh, wow, I'm almost level 2 in tears. It tells you how often I play this game.
Yeah.
I literally, since, I don't know, months now, I've only played this game for this league.
Yeah, sure. Makes sense.
So, P10, 44.8. Yeah, I do a lot of Assetto Corsa now. I signed up, obviously, with the one I've won. And I'm running 2 different leagues on there as well. So, Saturdays and Sundays are going to get busier and busier going forward.
I think I possibly could have got a 44.9 in me, but that would have been a miracle.
I definitely could have had a 44.6. Absolutely. Yeah. That's the thing about it, though. I wouldn't have been able to get a 44.3. That's a half-second improvement. I wouldn't have found that.
Yeah. Okay. I think I've had to cut a corner to get the time that I was after, but...
Yeah, just straight line the final chicane. You've got that little run off to the left-hand side.
Yeah.
The old Vale.
Yeah. Okay. Soft, medium, question mark.
Yeah, pretty much.
I don't know what my last tire's going to be yet.
Soft, medium, safety car.
Yeah.
I'm not starting 10th.
Oh my my good lord.
Oh, someone's really already. 2 extra laps worth of fuel. Yeah. We'll go with 1.
Jesus, can I even like get on the grid of the lobby before people start readying up? That's whoever did that is a naughty engine.
Kingen or Waze?
It might be Rays. He's always early to go, but you should really read the rules, to be honest.
Well, here comes the shortest formation lap in history.
The most pointless formation lap
A little bit.
in the world.
I do like that bridge over the start-finish line. That's cool, even though it's not there in real life.
Learn the gears, so go through them all if you can.
Go through the gears, learn them all if you can. Where am I going to get up to 8th gear around here? Well, damn hanger probably. What is this, 52 laps of madness, is it?
It'll be... yeah.
So that's about a 40-minute race? Maybe even a bit less? It's going to go quick though, isn't it? It's going to go quick.
Let's hope there's no safety cars, but
It's looking good for now.
I think any smallest contact is going to bring a safety car out because of the nature of the track, but...
Yeah, exactly. I'm getting some lag.
I'm getting some regret.
Yeah. Oh wow, it takes control of your car early. Holy shit.
Yeah. Yeah, it does. Oh,
So a petition to get the short versions on the calendars going forward, man.
yeah.
These do start a completely different style.
Tell you what, this may look like a Haas, but it handles like a Livy racing car.
That was awful.
I know.
The rest of the grid is free.
Alright, good luck at
Okay.
the start.
Yeah.
Let's see what
Good luck.
happens.
Have fun. Full send.
Yeah. Always. There's the red X you don't want to see. If I just disappeared. And he's back in front of me. Yay.
Oh, Kingan's already spun.
Round. Cheers, Jeff. Give me some credit.
Just like that. 1 lap down. P8.
Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilise some of this energy.
Nice.
We can now use DRS. DRS now available.
Coming onto the hanger straight, you can take the piss on corner exit a little bit. It's not giving me track extension warnings like it was in qualifying.
Okay, copy that.
Think of it turn 4 at Bahrain.
Cool. Well, I just got one. Nice. Maybe I went too far.
We're a +1 lap of extra Fuel target +1. We're leading our teammate by 3.2 seconds.
Oh, just got one as well.
Okay, copy that.
Our gap to the car in front is 1.5 seconds.
That's a penalty, yep.
We've been awarded a time penalty. It will go against our finishing time at the end of the race.
Fuck off, Storm. Oh.
Okay, we lost the position. Try to keep focus.
If you say so.
Hmm?
Go wide, you get a 3-second penalty.
Ah, I've got one. I'm close to having 6 seconds. Oh, default setup, really not good round. 7-3.
Baz has been in.
Copy. Yeah, I think window's open now.
I think I'm due in next lap, but I'll check.
Alright, let me know, because don't hold each other up.
31% front left.
.34.
Okay.
I'll pit at the end of this lap. Lap 12.
Okay, copy.
Okay, box in now. Oh, fuck it hell. And blink. So I'll probably be a lap down. Loads in the pits, by the way.
Right, awesome. Let's see if I can do the overcut.
Complete, go now.
Okay, box this lap.
Copy. Ah, fuck you, Kingin.
We advise moving to mix 2, fuel to mix 2.
Ah, I'm blink. Ow. Oh my god. Oh no. Don't like that.
It's fun though, this. It's fun. I'm enjoying it.
The Roller Boys have serviced an invisible car.
The gap to the car ahead is
Okay.
1.7 seconds.
Ow.
Okay,
Oh.
clear.
Didn't feel any contact.
I don't know.
Storm came out the pits and he was all over the place. I've done him many outside to turn 3. I left him enough room and then he spun, but I didn't feel anything. I think he just shit himself by himself.
Maybe. That's good for me.
Yeah.
I'm after him.
flag.
Yellow flags around me.
Yep. Copy that, but not seen anything.
I think it's Adam ahead of me has recovered to track. Oh no, he's off the track. And he's pitting, so he might have damage.
How's that fucking exceeding track limits? I'm on the racing line, you dick. This game is awesome, isn't it?
Ah, it's amazing. It gets better every year.
Just hit my fastest lap of the race on the mediums.
What is it?
47.4. Although I am quicker on this lap, so hopefully.
46.8 is my best so far.
Gap to car in front is 5.0 seconds.
46.7.
Oof, you bastard. All by myself on track. 5 seconds to the car in front, 5 seconds to the car behind.
We've got 8 seconds in front, 6 seconds behind. 6 seconds of penalties.
No, I'm still sitting on 3, but I am 1 warning away from having 6.
Gap to teammate behind is 13.7 seconds.
Now.
Ah!
Been awarded a time penalty for that last incident.
Alright then.
6 seconds.
Ah. Okay.
.46.7.
47 what?
I don't want to say.
Okay.
Because you're still quicker than me.
Oh, fair enough then.
Well, it's a 7.94. I'd be surprised if you did that.
I was 7.4.
Yeah. This Storm guy in the Renner, I think he's very quick, but wildly inconsistent.
6.9 seconds. Caution, caution.
Don't know why that's happening.
Hang a straight by the looks of it.
Caution, yellow flags ahead. No overtaking through the caution zone. Be careful until you see the greens.
His car's to the right hand side before pit lane entrance. Looks like he's retired on track, to be honest.
Green flag.
Okay.
I'll be pitting at the end of lap 32 for another set of mediums.
Okay, copy that.
Our gap to the car in front is 9.0 seconds.
Nope, that's showing Liam have had an issue there. Was behind it, didn't see what the problem was. That shot was facing the wrong way when they finished.
Oh shit. Nothing to do with you though, no?
No, I was behind it, I was doing laps, so...
Oh, twitchy. Oh, come on. Bro!
A new
Prick.
strategy is available on the MFD.
Who was that?
Storm. Left me no space.
Uh-oh.
Okay, copy that.
Boxing slap.
Copy that.
Damage ring. Only pre-season race.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ran deep at turn 3. He's done me around the outside, and then the little kink, which is kind of turn 4. I'm still there, and he's just turned over.
Okay.
It's like I said, quick but wildly inconsistent it seems.
Go, go, go. Blue flag.
Fuck your blue flags.
Yeah.
Blue flag conditions. Create a gap and let the car behind through.
If you're a lap down, your car ghosts, doesn't it? So they can literally just drive through if they want to. Copy. .46.1, new personal best.
Okay.
We're not going to be able to run in this engine mode much longer.
I'll box this one.
Lap over
Okay.
target. Drop down to mix too soon. The gap to the car ahead is 16.1 seconds. Blue flag, blue flag.
And blink. Ow. Get me out.
Might be close between you and me.
Yeah, could be. Oh, sod off, blue flags. Ooh, wow.
Ah, fuck you exceeding track limits. Damn, dude, 15 seconds?
Yeah, I've got one, a couple of the BS, but I'm not really going to bother fighting it.
Nah, not for this. I think if you send in any reports or anything, the stewards just go, really?
Yeah,
You do know what this event was, yeah?
yeah, I know.
And this is something serious.
Yeah, of course, if someone just takes me out for,
Yeah.
you know, on purpose, like what I think he did, RA. Because he claimed I'd brake checked him. Not brake checked him, but we moved in the braking zone, I didn't. He just missed his braking zone and hit me as I turned into a corner. Or he did.
Yeah, like the thing you still won't bother reporting. But in a normal race, I would.
Yeah.
flag, blue flag.
How the fuck do you get dirty air from a ghosted car?
I don't
What
know,
the
but
fuck? It's ghosted. Game is ass. Ass sandwich.
yeah.
We've been awarded a time
Yes,
penalty.
rack them penalties up.
Finishing time at the end of the race.
Okay.
Give me them all. I've been lapped by Kingen. Jesus. I literally have nothing to fight for at this point. I'm just driving around.
Beat you to it, Jeff. Whew, this is intense, but
Oh, that's almost like a gym workout, this, isn't it? Like the concentration. You know, you haven't really got time to relax anywhere.
nope. My neck hurts, I could tell you that. Like I'm actually there.
Yeah.
Blue flag. Our gap to the car in front is 13.4 seconds.
I think I'd have been on for a P8 in this race if it wasn't for Storm. In fact, I would have been.
Well, shove the blue flag up your arse, Jeff, won't you?
Yeah, I've had a constant blue flag now for 2 laps. I don't really care.
Fuel is looking really good. You're managing it well. There's 5 laps of fuel remaining. The gap to the car ahead is 14.8 seconds.
Alright, might as well go for a full send final lap for me.
I'm just trying to keep the gap behind.
Yeah, 45.9.
Nice. I can't beat that.
I think it's about 8 tenths off the fastest lap of the race.
Oof.
Oh, the Italian finished P9 and no penalties. That's a surprise. Fair play to him. P11, suck my dick. You gonna get Jess with your penalties?
Yeah. She was 18 seconds behind me and she had 3 of her own, so even with my 15, I've got it.
Ah, cool.
I mean, ow, I don't want to blink, it hurts.
Oh, God!
Ow.
I think I was stretched.
I feel like I've had a fight and I'm lost. I'm absolutely fucked.
Have I had a punch up at some point? Yeah, that's fucking tiring, that man. That's a lot of...
Yeah, that is more intense than I expected it to be.
Yeah.
Mind you, to be fair, I usually crash out after about 2-3 laps on this track, so leave.
The only time I got a chance to really relax was for maybe 2 seconds down the hanger straight. The first half of the lap, it's just full on.
Corner after corner, it's
Yeah,
way intense.
Oi. Well, that was a bit disappointing, I think.
It was, but I can take all the positives out of that.
Yeah, I mean, default setup for me, so obviously I was going to lose time here and there. Yeah, Storm cost me 20 seconds. Time getting back to the pits, wing change. In effect, I was backwards in the gravel. So I think I would have done both the racing. I was ahead of both the racing points at the time, so yeah, I would have slot in somewhere between Storm and a Demon. Oh well.
Yeah, I'll analyse the footage, I'll analyse the data, and next week we go again. Take your Zoe and let's fucking go.
Yes.
Cuss word is optional, but fuck it, I'm gonna say it.
No, swearing is not optional. Swearing is mandatory.
I'll take 12 on the pre-season, but yeah.
46.1 though, not a bad lap time.
That's pretty consistent as well with that.
My laps were a little bit all over the place, to be honest.
Mine were to start with. I was figuring out how to drive again. So I forgot after all these weeks away.
Yeah.
And then for some reason, I could really turn it on when I was on the medium tyres. The softs were just burning up too much.
Yeah, I felt better on the mediums. I felt as soon as I put in the second set of mediums after the obviously second stop the ring change, instantly, like the first full lap I had was like my best lap. I know fuel depletion and fresh tyres, bloody blah, but you can feel the difference between the set of tyres.
Oh, definitely.
And they did feel a lot better. Oh, blimey O'Reilly, that was yeah, intense that. Oh, bloody hell.
Very intense. But yeah, it's a good tune up, and Canada's a much better track with a little bit more time to breathe.
Yeah, I'm going to need to practice Canada. It's not one of my favourites.
I need to practice it just because my setups are a little bit iffy, so I'm going to have to do some setup work on that. But I think if we had a race like we did in season 1 of this game cycle, I think we should have a lot of points at the end of it.
Yeah, Canada, I think I could have been well inside the points. I had that problem at the start with whoever it was didn't go. I went around him and then he accelerated. So I was already in the wall with a busted wing after 20 yards, you know, and that screwed me. on penalties, I remember that. The last 6 laps,
I was still struggling with the assist, but I think I've tuned them in now, so yeah.
Yeah, I think you've heard the assists. You've done the best part of 2 seasons now with no assists. I think you're there. And obviously I'm starting to do some setup work, sort of leaning towards the direction you go in, which is the opposite to what I used to do. So I've had to alter my driving style a little bit because of it. But if you look at, the from Hungary onwards last season is when I actually started working on setups, and you can just see the improvements there from me. Fifths and fourths and sixths.
Definitely.
So I continued to do that. It was a shame we didn't have more people here. Difficult to get a read on some drivers. Clearly Storm is quick.
Yeah.
But very crash happy. Yeah. I mean, that was silly with me. If it was a normal race, that'd be a report straight in.
Yeah.
But very quick. The others I'm not too sure about really. Didn't see a lot of them, to be honest with you. And again, it's difficult to judge. I was running a default setup, so if I actually put a proper setup on and worked with that, I could have easily been half a second of that quicker. But no, still good practice. Still good to get back on, link up with you again, and get the wheels in motion, so to speak. So I'm looking forward to getting the season off to a good start. Finally, I don't like the 4 or 5 weeks we've got to wait.
No, we're going to be right on it next week. I think we're going to score points from the off.
Yeah, I think there's a good chance to do it, and I think we need to both have a good start to the season. It'll get everything get the foundations right early on.
Yeah, definitely. Something to build on, and as I say, setup work's going to go on in the next week, and I guess I'll sign off the stream with that, and I'll see you next week in Canada, which is a much better track for me, but there we go. Thanks for watching, everyone, and see you next week.
And I think it's probably a good time I stop my stream as well. So thank you. A few people dropped in and out, and I know a few of you will obviously watch this back in your own time in the next couple of days. The next stream from me, possibly GTSport Monday morning, depends how busy I am before I go to sleep before work, but definitely next Friday will be the first race of a new season on One Hub at Canada, 6 o'clock, so pretty much same time as before. We've got 5 tiers now, but yeah, we'll be starting again at 6 o'clock, and then Saturday, so next Saturday will be the first Assetto Corsa race with One Hub. They've decided to branch out from Formula 1 and go to ACC after a bit of support from some of the drivers wanting maybe to go on there. I've signed up. First race at Silverstone, 45-minute race. Rules and regulations for the race are still yet to come out, but we are expecting mandatory pit stops and a few other weather changes as well. I've been doing a lot of work on ACC recently, so it's another league to get involved in. And there'll also be some motive racing hopefully on Sunday with a new season from that as well. So nothing now for the next few days, but then this time next week is when some proper racing does start across multiple leagues. So thank you very much for dropping in and out of this, and I will see you guys next week for round 1 at Canada, where hopefully we get off to a good start.